if you're walking around with this bag of meth. So I went to our local Toys R Us, and you can see they don't sell the Eisenberg figures here anymore. They were sold out of them, but they do have the Jesse one, and it is on an end cap, but it's right around the corner from other things like Star Wars, G.I. Joe, Transformers, WWE wrestling guys. So it's right on that end cap. So any kid looking for those could go around, see the Heisenberg action figure, say, oh, Breaking Bad, this is the show you like, Dad. Here, let's get it and bring it home. Oh, I've got my little bag of meth. I'm going to go around and sell it. Teaching kids to almost become drug dealers. I don't know if you see the connection here, but this should not be at Toys R Us. Toys R Us doesn't sell the Cheech and Chong action figures. No. So they shouldn't be selling action figures having to deal with harder drugs even than marijuana, which is meth.
This is not meth.
Here it is out of the Telegraph. Parents outraged as Toys R Us sells crystal meth Breaking Bad dolls. Here's another one out of the Inquisitor. Breaking Bad doll spurs Toys R Us petition, kids shouldn't play with meth. The petition on change.org was started by Susan Myers, who says that Breaking Bad sets have no place in Toys R Us or any other store that caters to children. People get mad, they put the word out on the blogs, they start their petitions, and now you can't even find this at any of the stores, Toys R Us stores in the Austin area. And when I approached the girl at the front desk at Toys R Us, the local one here in Austin, she said the product had been discontinued. It had an X denoting it. And so she said that means it's discontinued, they're not going to sell it anymore. So it looks like they are feeling the heat from this, which is good. So you need to get out there and speak your mind, especially when you see things like this, because you never know. It could just be one person there that changes the tide of a giant toy company and Toys R Us. Once again, this has been Rob Dew with another report at INFOWARS.com. Put your comments below. What do you think about all this? Is this something we should be putting in kids' toy stores? Maybe so, maybe not. I don't think so. I think we should definitely have this out of the discourse for children. Like and subscribe below, and also become a member of PrisonPlanet.tv, where you can use your subscription to share with up to 11 other people. That's having 11 InfoWarriors for the price of one. Once again, this has been Rob Dew with InfoWars.com.
I'm Joe Biggs with InfoWars.com. Now, last week there was a British invasion at a 19th Special Forces warfare group at a National Guard base in Utah. These women converged on there and attacked these men. It was crazy. Women in bikinis everywhere, bouncing up and down, shooting guns and driving tanks. Yes, the tyranny is real, and it's happening in Utah. Now, members of the Utah's National Guard 19th Special Forces group allegedly hosted sexy British swimsuit models at their compound. Now, the deviation from their mission to train for paramilitary operations has been met with an investigation. Yes. Yes, an investigation by the National Guard. And they're going to do this internally, I'm sure, because being a former soldier myself, I know we like to get to the bottom of things, especially when those things are British models. This year we're shooting the calendar in Utah. In the US of A, British model Rosie Jones says at the introduction of the video, which was posted on YouTube last week. We've got loads of tanks, boats, and loads of guns. So these women are ready to come in here and use up all of our equipment and take these Special Forces guys' attention away from the terrible ISIS threat that is lurking its head around every corner. Meanwhile, our Special Forces and men in uniform are more focused on the lush mountains in Europe that have traveled all the way into Utah at the National Guard compound. Whew.
Because I'm only small, they've given me the minigun.
Okay, go ahead and hit that button.
The Utah National Guard put out a statement regarding its investigation that reads in part, use of military equipment, facilities, and personnel in civilian for-profit endeavors such as this requires approval of National Guard Bureau of Public Affairs through the respective state National Guard headquarters. There was no official approval for this project. The investigation will determine if Utah National Guard equipment, facilities, and personnel were used to shoot this scantily clad Hot Shots 2015 calendar with extremely beautiful women. Because there's no way in hell that the special forces men in uniform who deploy all the time and fight the bad guys for America would anyway allow these beautiful women from Britain to come over and shoot their guns and play on their equipment. That would never happen. Utah's Democratic House Minority Leader Jennifer Sealing was quick to voice her disapproval of any participation by the Utah soldiers, saying it flies in the face of any progress we've made in the military and that we're using women not for their minds but for their bodies. ISIS isn't on its way. It's here. Ebola isn't on its way here. It's here now. And these beautiful British models are no longer on their way. They're here. They've landed at the Utah National Guard base. And I promise you, I will continue to bring updates on this story as they unfold. Now, I know the National Guard's not quite equipped to deal with Ebola in West Africa, but I am willing to bet my entire life that they're willing to deal with this and do a very deep, thorough investigation into all of these women and find out whether or not there's any guilt to be had. Once again, I'm Joe Biggs with INFOWARS.com.
The globalist social engineers are not just targeting us with propaganda. They are manipulating our genetics. We are being targeted at every level by estrogen mimickers that lower our testosterone and other hormones and natural compounds that the body needs, sourced from powerful organic herbs, and then concentrated for maximum potency. Super Male Vitality was developed to activate your body's own natural processes. Visit InfoWarsLife.com today to secure your Super Male Vitality.
You are watching the InfoWars Nightly News, which airs 7 p.m. Central at InfoWarsNews.com. Members can share their passcodes with up to 11 other people, and your support is helping us defend liberty worldwide.